Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Once again, Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Shoots away from one. Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back to the air, it's Richardson. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Richardson on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Richardson to throw again. That's completed right side. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's 2nd down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains, put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the 1st. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Nessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing out to the left. Cut! And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals trim the lead to 1. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On first down, it's Richardson. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Benson's got it. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-14 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Now Murray on the play fake. Austin makes the grab downfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Benson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. Oh, he loses the football. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Taken in by Tip Lyman. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a one-score game before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Throughout, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 36-yard line.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. He's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
On the give, this is Irving. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
a loss of a yard.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Going for it on fourth. Richardson. He's got it to his running back. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 33. And a first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air on this first down. Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Headed out right. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The final throw before the break. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up third down. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Off the play action, here's Murray. He rolls to his right. Running there to haul it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Kyler throwing here. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He has it at the 13. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They give to Irving to start this drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Hits some space around midfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Play action. It's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, first down.
Working inside the red zone. And he's getting close, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
42. Cardinals 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Murray here on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game.
42, Cardinals 31. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Complete to Emeka Abuka. A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He's going deep this time. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-possession game. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
Chase McLaughlin.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Benson on the counter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Play fake. It's Richardson. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He's got it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a first and goal. Trying to run with Irving. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Go to him again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Vincent. Running in the red zone. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Richardson will do it himself. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. It's cut right side by Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Now Richardson on 4th down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Running left. This is Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 45-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Colt with the catch. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bucs have the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Irving gets it on the draw. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just...
And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. The intended target there was Torrey Horton, and it sets up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. To the right side, and McBride has it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Shut down. Motion. Check.
Irving here from the gun. He's out in the clear. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. That one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time